But when are the questions going to be asked? Why does this happen other places? Why hasn't this happened here? Why? Yeah. At what point do you have to be good at your job?
You have them that are talented, and then when you get rid of them, you get garbage in return.
This is fun, isn't it? And some news dropped in baseball. Isaac Paredes was the American League Player of the Week.
Oh, why do I know that name?
Well, you would know that name because that was the man that was traded for Austin Meadows. And as Rack said earlier in the show, Isaac Paredes now has 9 times the amount of home runs that Austin Meadows has.
So, Austin Meadows has a home run?
Like Ferris Bueller's Principle, 9 times.
So Austin Meadows
I have it right here in front of me.
He has 1 home run?
9 times. So, but that's what it is. And look, that's a sample size of a man that's on a heater. There's no question about that. And, it's interesting because Spencer puts it on the show sheet, and it's up on the graphic if you're watching our YouTube channel.
Man on a heater.
Yeah,
That's a new segment.
Yeah.
We got man on a heater.
Man on a heater.
Person on a heater.
Spencer put it on the show sheet, and we have it on the graphic, too. It said, is this the straw to break Avila's back? And I don't, know, because there's a resume of straws. You know what I'm saying? And
the straw's already broke. It's just what's coming out.
I knew it was going to devolve into this. I knew it was, and I know this was where it was going to go. And it looks so good on the show sheet where we can take a look at it and say, look, hey, Isaac Paredes, am I going to break down his game? No, I'm not. Were the signs of this here in Detroit happening? No, they weren't. But where? Organizationally, why do the Rays who have no resources financially, how are they able to do this? How are they able to develop people? How are they able to get somebody that maybe was discarded by another franchise? And even this week, the Tigers had any players of the week this year?
No,
hell no, they haven't. Like, come on, man. And look, it's not something where I'm not putting Paredes in the Hall of Fame or anything like that. But this just, is it salt in the wound for the Tigers season? I guess it is to some degree. But when are the questions going to be asked? Why does this happen other places? Why hasn't this happened here? Why? When are the questions going to be asked? Yeah. At what point do you have to be good at your job? When?
Just certain jobs, Neil. Just certain jobs. Obviously not this one.
So the question will never be asked then, right?
No, the question's asked, but it'll never be answered or changed. Just the way it is.
Then what are we doing here?
I don't know what we're doing here. We accomplished that 2 weeks ago. Or maybe it was last week.
And here we go.
Snapped. Absolutely. Wee. So you understand, it's a merry-go-round at Comerica Park. So choose when you get on. Choose when you get off, all right? Because your self-awareness is a factor that's going on. So if you're going to watch, if you're going to go down, that's on you. That's not on them anymore. All right, that's nothing. That you figure out how to watch. You figure out that you like Riley Green, and you're just going to go down and watch Riley Green, support Riley Green. God bless you.
But all right, look, you know what? Here, I'll do it this way then. And I don't do this. I don't do this usually because, again, I work in the field, so I don't do this usually. But you know what? When do the questions get asked?
When you're governor, bro. When you're governor.
No, but I'm saying like publicly, privately, in print. When do the questions get asked?
Do they not have to have been asked behind closed doors privately? Right? Does it not have to be that we're not doing anything? Either somebody saying, hey, somebody question Al's ability, or Chris saying, this is what the plan is, this is what we're doing. Right? Or where are we at right here? Because it's not getting any better. Like, this is just here's another piece of evidence we dug up. Oh, here's what's going on now. Here's another guy flourishing since he left.
And again, hear me, I'm not saying Paredes is a Hall of Famer, okay? I'm not saying he's going to be the MVP of the league.
Here's evidence 5.0 that you can't get out of someone that you traded for or you thought was talented. You either gave up too soon or whatever. Somebody else turned the right key, right? Because there's talent, or you just can't manifest it. You get rid of it too soon. Or you have them that are talented, and then when you get rid of them, you get garbage in return.
Yeah. Chuck says
Garbage.
you're the sports media. Ask them. What do I do here? I'm sure you'll see this on social media. I'm sure it'll get 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 views. Like, it'll go out there. But that's not the realm of media I'm in. Like, I'm not down there. I don't cover that team. You know what I'm saying? But I get how it works. I know how that job works. That's a tough balance. I respect it. Certainly I do. But just when do we ask those questions?
People get thrown out of America for wearing a Fire Avila hat. And you can't even bring it up. And our own Rogelio said, guy's kind of a figurehead at this point. Like, is he really calling the shots? Is he really doing anything? It's hard to be seen. So why is he still there? He can't be here at the trade deadline. Like, but he's gonna be.
The trade deadline's in like 4 weeks, right?
If we expect to move
the trade deadline or the
Vest
draft?
and Chafin and some of our pieces that will actually get a return, it can't be Avila calling those shots.
But it's gonna be. It's gonna be.
We're gonna get 4 more Alcantaras.
And look, like Neil, we need Neil to be the governor of Michigan. No one fights for Michigan like Neil. I'm not even saying all that.
D-Mac will be your running mate.
Yeah.
I'm Canadian. I'm out. I don't do politics. Well.
Again, though, these questions I feel are real. Like, the draft will be here soon. The trade deadline, a pivotal piece of the future of Major League Baseball franchises, will be here soon. And I just want, as my good friend Darren McCarty always says, I just want some accountability. If you have a question for me about the way I do things, ask me. I'll tell you.
It's coming up.
Anything in my life, ask me. I'll tell you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I'll tell you why I made this decision, the factors that went into it. Did it happen the way I expected it to happen? Certainly not. Certainly not. And there are moments that I've had in my life that didn't work out the way that I planned them. Just like so guess what? If you ask me about them, I'll answer them. I don't get this, man. I don't get it. How can you be bad at your job for this long and no one questions it? If I came on here and just sat here like this and you said, Spencer's like, start the stream.
Here's
3, 2, 1. And I was like, hey, everyone.
Neil, because your boss.
Welcome.
Because your boss let you.
Welcome.
Because his boss allows it. So is it more figurehead to somebody else pulling strings? Because as long as your boss is the guy who pays the bills.
Welcome to Big D Energy,
right?
everyone.
It's the same thing as a Vince McMahon. Who's paying the bills?
That's Darren McCarty. Remember when he played for the Red Wings? That was fun. Sam Flannel's wearing a flannel. That's pretty funny, right? Spencer won a donut eating contest. He really likes donuts. Get involved in the YouTube chat thread here on Big D Energy. This is fun, isn't it? I don't really know what to say. I'm just here. They put me here.
Right. And as long as your boss puts you there. I think the question, like, that's the whole thing. And it won't change. It's coming up on, July 4th weekend. You're going to be on family reunion, right? Uncle Ricky's going to be there. Uncle Ricky's going to get drunk and try to shoot off fireworks. and the object is that after 10 o'clock, he's not allowed near a match. I mean, it because if not, one of these years you don't watch Uncle Ricky, boom, there goes his hand. We just know it's accountability to that's the same thing at the trade deadline. It could go up in smoke, expect it to go up in smoke.